be talking about myths in getting UGC NET qualification. Most of the aspirants do feel that is it possible for an ordinary student to get NET exam qualification? I belong to a state university. I have done my PG with the 60% marks, of course first class. I have made some attempts, but I haven't gone through that. Despite my serious efforts, I could not get through. Maybe this is possible for those who study their MA English in central universities or premier institutions, Delhi University. Maybe people who live in metros can get this exam. I can't get it. Dear aspirant, do not feel so. Practice makes a man perfect. Under the sun, nothing is impossible for human beings. Man has achieved many things. Maybe you are overlooking your potential or strength. Maybe you are not rather serious about what you have to do. Please pay attention towards the materials that are required to crack this examination. This is rather important. Plan perfectly. Plan perfectly. Have a bunch of aspirants who want to get this UGC NET or AP set. Sit with people. Exchange your views. Do never count the chickens, before the eggs or hatch. So it's rather important to be serious about what you want to do. Do not count your results before that. Even though you have made few attempts so far, it's still okay. The great scientists took many years. They had to waste many things before they had arrived at conclusions. We cannot be any exception in this regard. So we need to be, positive. We need to be positive. The question model, the way paper is being set, and the type of questions being asked in the examinations, we need to look at them. We need to think of those things. So never have any such a bad myth. I am not eligible. I did my distance education in MA English, so I may not be able to do it. If you have ground preparation, things will be fine. Well, sometimes people also they say, I am doing a job that never allows me to pay attention towards this preparation. I just apply for it, but I don't find time. They want to find excuses. So they share with their colleagues like this. Even I heard when my colleagues share. Having said that, it's not truly bad if you really do not pay attention. Of course, your job does require your time and attention too. That's sometimes very difficult, but plan perfectly. Daily 1 or 2 hours of preparation might help you get the best opportunity. And some people do feel after 35 years old or 40 years old, age-related problems. May I be able to get this examination? I have made many attempts, more than 10 attempts. Because for lectureship in UGC, there is no age bar. Anyone can apply, So people are rather exhausted. They keep telling, wow, my gosh, I have made my attempts. I have not been able to get through the examination. In 2 marks, in 3 marks, I lost it. It was so unfortunate. People have expressed their views many a time when I had a casual talk as far as these exams are concerned. But I assure you, if you still have planning, and you must do, if you have already made many attempts, but do one more attempt with selective preparation. Don't go, wild in your preparation. Be selective, pick the best materials and be planned, give maximum time, give a last ditch effort. Why can't you? Things will be fine with you. And should one need literature background to get through UGC NET examinations? Well, I don't think that's really important. Of course, it may be a valid question to some extent. Be people who have the flair towards literature, flair towards language, though they are not from basically English background, can still fare well. Personally, I had my BA English Literature background. I studied in Nobel College, Machilipatnam, and my background could have given me, to some extent, some robust help. I cannot deny that fact. And even when I did my MA English, still I had teething problems in understanding the literature. Since I was from Telugu medium background, so I still had problems in understanding all 5 papers in my first 2 semesters. I had started feeling better on EZ language and literature only when I had arrived at the 3rd semester. You need not be a literature background student. If you have done MA English, until MA English, if your undergraduation was BSc or BZc or whatever, since you had passion for language, you chose it and you did MA English. You still can do it, but the only thing is consistency and preparation matters here, and a wide range of consultation. It's not just pure British English literature. You need to consult American English literature and European English literature, like German literature and Japanese literature sometimes, and you can also refer to African literature besides Indian writing in English. So you must be having wide range of kind of wide spectrum of clarity about this examination. Do some research as what we can do to get this examination done. That's very important. So should one need a literature background? Let us say no, you need not have. Already you have done MA English with 55 above marks percent. Things will be fine now. You can be successful in this examination because assistant professorship is waiting for you. Go for that. And is it only possible for the institutions of the higher learning students? For instance, it was discussed in the previous video. Many students do feel their MA English syllabus is enough to crack this UGC NET. I say it's not going to be enough because it's an iota, dear aspirant. You need to gather the materials of various institutions. If you have really great passion to get this examination, please procure the materials and keep reading, devise the materials. Do some work on British literature. Give a lot of emphasis on literary forms, literary movements, and literary approaches and sort of devices that have been used in making poetry, prose, novel, the various techniques that have been employed by the playwrights in dramas, plays, and in literary criticism, the eminent scholars who proposed the various themes and theories in literary theory and criticism well. And besides that, ELT does also matter. English language teaching, the new concepts and approaches, the emerging trends in ELT are the best things. It's worth referring all those things. So never feel that you can never be a successful person. You can be. You should believe in yourself. So from state universities, people have qualified. People have qualified for this exam. I have qualified for APSET so far, and you can still qualify. Preparation matters here. Never feel only national level university. Universities like central university products can only do it. Of course, they may have better opportunities and chances, but still you do have, if you do wide range of reference, that's going to be possible. Finally, in this video, I'm just going to discuss one important point. Why can't the employees be achievers despite their frequent attempts? It was discussed. Well, the job demands them to be attentive to their roles. So when they come to colleges, they have to be there from a morning 8:30, 9 o'clock till 5 in the evening. They don't find time to refer the materials, and after some years of their employment in the career, they have a lot of job related pressure, burdens, and family burdens. All these things do not really allow the aspirant to become active to write examinations, unlike the fresh postgraduates. So it is an absolutely great opportunity for the postgraduating students. Please pay attention to it. Besides your regular semester job, work, everything, work on it. But employees have also been proving themselves. In the recent past, there have been many cases where after marriages, even after their lot of burden, job related burden and stuff, still they have been able to prove themselves to be okay. They are able to do it well. All we need to do is planning, commitment, and clarity in writing this examination. Clarity is very, very important. And question paper analysis. You need to make analysis. How many questions are from British English? How many questions are from literary devices, how many questions are from literary forms, how many questions are from American literature, how many questions are from Canadian literature, how many questions are from African literature, how many questions are from literary theory and literary criticism, how many questions are from literary movements, and devices. And all these things do matter a lot. And contemporary literature in both British and American, and from Indian diaspora. So these things do give clarity, and they reduce the burden of the aspirant mostly by half if one has good awareness on making better plans for this examination. So do not think syllabus is in one page, it's okay if I just read 1 or 2 novels, 3 or 4 poems, I will be able to shoot it. No, it's not possible. It will be possible only when you have sound preparation. But can it be done overnight? Dear chum, I don't think so. It is possible only when you have consistency. Let there be a study planner. Do everything. Read every day, max 2 to 3 hours. You'll be a professor. Have a great time. Take care. Bye.